Hiya YouTube, 'tis me again, out for another ride. Today I was going to cover the subject of what is the best 125cc motorcycle for you. Yes, for you personally. What is the best one that you can buy? And if you want to work that out, you got to factor in lots of things. Things like how much money you got. Things like, are you serious about being a biker? Are you going to do your 125 for 2 years and then move up and not worry about getting a car? So are you going to always be on a bike? Well, not always, but you know what I mean. And then you got things to consider like, do you buy a brand new one or do you buy a used one? You also got the style of the bike. What style do you like? Do you like a sports bike? Do you like a naked upright bike? Do you like a supermoto type bike? All these things you have to throw into a hat, and you have to consider all of them really, if you want to enjoy your bike, and that is. So we'll start with, what style of bike do you like? And just because you like it, would it suit you? So let's start with the supermoto type bikes. Now 125s, there's not many supermoto type bikes, I think. There's the X-Moto thingy, adrenaline thingy, Pulse Adrenaline as it used to be. There's a Sinis version of that. It's both Chinese, obviously. You can get the, what's it, the WR125, the Yamaha one, which is, I don't know if it's a supermoto or more of a trial bike, but that's the sort of height, same sort of height. And the people who want to be looking at those are the tall people, the ones that are tall, people over 6 foot. So if you're 6'1" and over, that's the sort of thing you need to be looking at, because if you're that tall, you're going to have pretty long legs. And if you've got long legs, you want somewhere to put them. So you need a motorcycle with a high seat really, and lowish pegs. So you've got room to tuck your knees away, so they're not, so your knees aren't up under your chin sort of thing, you know. So that's the sort of bike the tall people will be looking for. I mean, you'll fit on some of the naked type bikes as well, obviously. But sports bikes generally, in the 125 range, generally have a lower seat height. Like I know the CBR 125R that my son's got, that's got a very low seat height. Not sure about the YZF and things like that, but generally speaking they are a bit lower, because you sort of sit in the bike rather than on top of it. So you tall people are going to be looking for a higher seat height, basically. That's all we'll say about that. And the average person, average being, or the male average height apparently in this country is 5'9". So the average person could get away with a supermoto, but you'll be on tippy toes. It's whether you're comfortable riding and then stopping on tippy toes, especially when it's slippery and wet, you know. But if you're comfortable doing that, then yeah, fair enough, go for it. But obviously the average person can fit on almost any bike. So they, you can ride the sports bike, the nakeds, the supermotos. I mean, anyone can ride anything really if you're comfortable doing it. But bear in mind, if you're struggling to reach the ground, then it's not much fun riding like that. Because I've been there on a tour bike and I didn't like it much because I couldn't touch the ground properly. But if you can manage it, that's fair enough. Now the shorter leg people, those people that say this includes the ladies as well, because most of the ladies are shorter than men. The shorter leg people, you will be looking for a very low seat height. Of course, nowadays you've got a purpose-made bike for short legs. Good old Honda Grom MSX 125. That's not to say it's only for shorter people, because I've seen 6-footers riding them. Looks a bit odd, but they fit on them all right. So yeah, that's the styles the bike's covered. Now, you got to choose really. I mean, it's up to you to go around the shops, have a sit on a few, see what feels right for you. And once you've found out what you can fit on, then that's obviously what you're going to try and go for. So that's the style of bikes to suit your body shape, shall we say. And then of course you've got to go and buy one, you've got to purchase one. Now, do you buy a brand new one, which is all very nice, isn't it? Nice to have something shiny and new. Or are you going to buy a second hand one? Now, if you're going to buy a second hand in the 125 market, you've got to be a little bit careful, unless you go to a dealer where you'll pay premium prices. But if you're looking to buy one privately, make sure you take someone with you who knows what they're talking about. Someone who's had a bike and knows what to look for, worn out chains and sprockets and ball tyres and stuff like that. Because there's probably a few wrecks out there that the owners are saying, oh yes, fantastic condition. You'll go and look at it, and their idea of fantastic condition is totally different to your idea of fantastic condition. So the used market's a bit thin on the ground for 125s because they're learner bikes. People learn on them, and whilst they're learning, they fall off them. Sometimes at higher speeds, so they get slid down the road, so they get dropped. Some of them get dropped when they're stationary. But they also get slid down the road a little bit, so they'll get scraped down the sides. Not very nice. So be careful with the used ones. As I say, there are a few out there. You will find some that are, reasonably well looked after, especially if it's been an older rider that's started off on a 125 and then going up through the ranks. That's the people to buy off if you're a teenager, because then you'll get a reasonable bike that's been well looked after, with probably a bit of service history as well. But failing that, you're looking at a dealer. As I say, you're going to pay premium prices at dealers because they come with a warranty of some description, whether it only be a 3 month or whatever, but it still comes with a warranty, and of course they have to honour that warranty. So if it breaks down within that time, they've got to put it right for you. So yeah, that's the buying aspect. So if you're going to buy new, As I said, we all like shiny new things. If you're buying new, just bear in mind, if you're financing this bike on a finance deal, you know, you've got a job and getting your mum and dad to be guarantor for you or whatever, and you want a nice shiny bike, please remember that most finance deals are for 3 years. Now if you're serious about biking and you're 17 and you're buying a brand new bike, you're stuck with that bike for 3 years, unless you pay it off early obviously, and then you can flog it. But you know, if you're buying it at 17 thinking, yeah, I'll keep this till I'm 19 and I'll take my test and go up to the next A1 bike, if you haven't paid it off, you can't do that. So you'll be stuck with a 125 on the drive, as well as paying for your new bike, which ain't a lot of fun, really. Now, what type or what make of bike do you want to buy? You've all got your own ideas on that one, because your mate's got a CBR 125 or KTM Duke 125 or YZR, whatever it is, Yamaha 125. So you've all got your own ideas on that. You're probably better off with 125s sticking to the Japanese ones, or the Austrian ones, the KTMs. Chinese bikes, not had any dealings with Chinese bikes, but you hear some horror stories and you hear some good reports from them too. I mean, the Spicy 110 had a Chinese bike years and years and years. Well, Tommy had a 125. He always had Chinese bikes, so they can't be that bad, but it depends on which make you buy, I suppose, on the Chinese side. So you've got your Lex Motos and your Sinis and your Kiwis, which are the well-known ones, but you also got some strange name bikes out there which I wouldn't really entertain. Wouldn't entertain looking at a weird name one. Might be cheap, but can you get spares for it? Can you get it serviced? Because a lot of garages won't service weird bikes, because if they can't get spares for it, they're not going to service it for you. Simple as that. So go with a good name if you can. Yeah, go with a good name bike, whether it be a good name Chinese one or a good name Japanese one. Or as say, you've got the Austrians, KTM, you've got Aprilia, if you can find one. They made 125s for a few years. I don't think they make them anymore, but yeah, there's lots of different bikes out there. So that's covered all the bases really, I think, on buying a 125. Just be careful what you buy. I mean, if you're buying from a dealer, you shouldn't have any problems. If you're buying privately, take someone with you who knows a little bit about them. Whether it be a friend or an uncle, or, you know, a mechanic down the road that you know. Get them to go along with you and just check it over. And obviously, if you're buying brand new, just remember that you're stuck with that for 3 years if you get it on finance. And also, you've got to keep the servicing up regular on a brand new one as well. You should on all bikes really, but you can learn to do it yourself, but when it's brand new you have to get the book stamped to honor a warranty. So just remember all these things. Can't think of anything else that you need to know really when you're buying your 125. Don't rush into it and say, oh yeah, I like the first one you see. Just, you know, take your time. They are good fun to ride, 125s. I've had a few in my lifetime. Good fun, just whizzing along. They're great for short journeys and whizzing around the town and all that sort of stuff. Nice and light. So whatever you go for, enjoy it, as I say. Let me know what you've gone for. Leave a comment in the comment box. And I'll see you next time I'm out on my bike. On a nice sunny day. And hope this helped you in your choosing. And I'll see you next time, tubes. See you now. Bye now.